Well, good morning, and greetings to everyone. As you would have seen, we were moving around quite a bit this morning prior to the actual stationary looking at the sunrise. That's because we ran a little bit late, ran a little bit behind time, and had a little bit of a struggle getting onto YouTube. So these things happen all the time, but it's all about the serenity, keeping the serenity. This morning we have a lot of low clouds, so we're not going to see the actual sun at the moment, but you could see how beautiful it is, and you can see how to the right hand side it's all beginning to, those areas are open up, begin to get yellow and beautiful. Good morning to each and every one of you all. We are at the Hilton, I guess you would know already. In the distance in front of us, that is the drill hall, or known as Bajans. Already got 8 guys out in the water, lined up for a surf today. I know the south has been cranking for the last few days, so people are out this morning. It's predicted to go down a little bit and then start back up in a couple of weeks time again. And we're enjoying the beautiful, beautiful serenity of sunrise in Barbados. And thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you for coming to keep our company. Thank you for each and every one of you all for injecting some energy and some positive spirit and some love into this morning for us as well. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful walk. It's beautiful all the time. Doesn't make a difference. Just like a rainy day or a sunny day, it's always beautiful. So this morning we are blessed to be able to bring you the sunrise in Barbados and the serenity that will accompany that. We have a little walk in plan or in store for you. We'll see how that goes in a few minutes time. What we can definitely do is say our serenity prayer. I had to say it a couple of times just now already, but we're going to say it together this time. Remember, it's a prayer for peace and direction and comfort, understanding and guidance. If you do not understand what it says, just say it a few times, start to pick it apart, and you will understand what it's all about. This means that we're responsible for ourselves only. We have no control over anything else but the actions that we have. So let's all have a good day today. Let's become better versions of ourselves on this blessed morning. Hump Day, Wednesday, QE, if you could call it whatever you would like to call it. It is a beautiful day in Barbados, and thank you again for joining us. All right, our serenity prayer for those who like to join us. All others will be back in a couple of moments' time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. As you can see this morning, the star, because I'm now known as Just the Cameraman. Thanks very much, my brother-in-law, for giving me that new name. Just the Cameraman reporting on the star in front of me. Good morning to each and every one of you all. It's a blessing to have you all here and to be able to bring this to you all, to have the ability to be able to come out here on the beach this morning, and also to have the life this morning is the most important thing. So over the last few days, I've had this numbing feeling of not doing something, and this morning we decided we'd come out, start up this morning with a serenity, start up with a sunrise, and let us all today go forward into a better day. If you're having an amazing morning, imagine how much more amazing it'll be after you've taken in this serenity that we're going to be offering you now. A very quick thing before we move from here, a lot of sand is built up here. Remember when Beryl passed through, the south coast, west coast, all devastated. I had to say devastated. Beaches are coming back now though, because we're getting north swells and in usual seasonal swells at this time. When Beryl had come through, from where you see all of this big mound here, this was pretty much stripped right down, and all this sand is settled and built back up, quite beautiful as well. Good morning to all the surfers in Barbados. You can see South Coast still has a little swell on it this morning, so you can go out there and burn off some of that energy and enjoy some piece of serenity. Good morning to you all. How are you all? Would you all like to say good morning to our family from all over the world? It's about serenity and peace and happiness. Yeah, and I see at this time of morning you're coming over here. Yeah. How are you going, brother? What's your name? Hi. I didn't mean to make you let go of your lady's hand. Yeah, it's all live on YouTube. Vibes, man. Yeah. We actually, our vibe is, we call it Journey 246. And what we do is we bring serenity and peace, but the most important thing we do is we bring the beauty of people onto
Right.
life and bring the energy, and
So
that's
if
really
you
it.
know they could come to BIM, come to Barbados.
Every morning.
and
Well,
this
not
is
every
vibe
morning, but
going
most
on
mornings.
here.
Yeah, this is what we
Yeah,
do.
so like,
Yeah,
you know, if even that just view is enough for anyone. When they
wonderful.
come here.
Where are you from,
you
my
know,
brother?
It's a Bajan.
You're Bajan?
Yeah,
I didn't pick up the Bajan accent. I'm glad I let it go now. And you're Bajan as well too?
Yeah.
Of course.
How beautiful. You know what? You all do this regularly. Come on in the morning and
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah,
this.
every
Yeah.
morning.
What a beautiful serenity.
Yeah, for
You know?
sure.
Nice, man. Nice.
It's like this energy that like charge you, you know, and
Yeah.
even if you just go down and you walk with your feet in the water to your knees, you know,
it's
like
beautiful.
very earthy itself.
Well, I'm just the cameraman. That's my title, and this is my wife Jeannette, who is the star. I used to be the
Cameraman.
star years ago,
Right,
but then
right.
she
You
came in
behind
and
the
licked me
camera
up.
and she's the
But this morning you're starring as well. We're
Right.
the Journey 246. So if you go onto YouTube, the Journey 246,
Right.
you'll find us up. I don't have any of our
We'll go on
greeting cards.
Insta also.
Sorry?
Journey 246.
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We've been doing this about 4 years now.
Nice.
And it's about, it came out of COVID when
Right.
everything was dark and gloomy.
Yeah.
We thought we would start this up and bring a little cheer and stuff to people's lives that they couldn't leave home, couldn't
Yeah,
see the
getting
island.
people out.
Yeah, man, and
Yeah.
also get our fellow Bajans out, because a lot of Bajans here
Yeah.
don't have a clue about a lot of the island, you know?
Exactly.
Thing
It's
too,
true.
like this for free.
Yeah, it is,
You
for
know,
free.
and
In your
every
house,
every
just
Bajans use it.
going-
And when I
go-
see
getting up,
people,
going to work, you know.
Mhm.
and
right?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you all actually work at the moment too? You all just came to do Serenity first, or you all are off at the
I
moment?
here for 2 months.
Oh wait, you're not from Barbados? You don't live here?
I from Barbados, but I live overseas.
Man, I love to hear you from Barbados. I like to hear Bajans claim their nationality, because a lot of people go away for 40 years, go up to New York, and the first thing they tell me is, I'm a Bajan. I'm
Yeah.
living in New York. So I love to hear that, because Barbadian, you gotta be proud to be Bajan.
For
This is a
sure.
beautiful, beautiful country.
Yeah, that's it.
Welcome home. But I did
Sure.
pick out a little piece of accent, and that's why I asked you
A
if you were
little?
Bajan.
I
Just a
try-
little piece.
I
Yeah.
try not to, you know, when you got manners,
Yeah.
right? So say as a Bajan,
Right.
you don't let off the Bajan accent right away.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
you try to, even as a beach youth, surfing and having to do with tourists,
Right.
you talk in a certain way that will
Correct.
understand you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked in tourism for about 40 years, and it's sort of like a defined accent that I did, so more people understand me.
Understand.
However,
Right.
when since
You
we started
realize
this
before,
journey,
like,
I
what?
come right back to the roots,
Alright.
because
Yeah.
it's important for me. I like to use a lot of
Yes.
Barbadian sayings,
Dialect and
that
stuff,
lick
so
skills
that
and
they
stuff,
can-
you know, just to make people, you know,
And
more
that's the
comfortable.
thing, like a lot of things that they get lost to.
Yeah,
Exactly.
say and emotions and friendliness.
Cheese
We're
on
trying to bring it
bread.
all back. That's
Or
what
then-
we're all doing. We're bringing the positives that a lot of people forgot. I didn't ask your name. I'm sorry.
I'm Princess.
Princess.
alright.
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful name. Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely
This is
perfect.
Chris.
And Chris, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. And as I said before,
What's
Jeannette.
your name again?
My name's Nick.
Cameraman?
Yeah, cameraman. The
Yeah,
cameraman. Just the
yeah,
cameraman.
you're good,
We like
you're
the
good.
just the cameraman before.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
brother-in-law gave me that. He said, listen, she's the star. She's
Yeah.
taking
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
So you're no longer the star, Nick. You have to be just the cameraman.
Just camera.
Just the cameraman.
Just camera.
Yeah, yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Now you are. Oh, yeah.
All right, so you all are on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be able to find us at Journey
Right.
246.
And then
Sure.
for sure,
Wonderful.
at first I check out YouTube.
Right, and you are a surfer originally as well too?
Yeah,
Or you are a
I'm
surfer?
boogie boarder.
Yeah, me too. I'm a bodyboarder too.
Yeah.
From years back. But you may not remember me because it's probably before your time.
Uh-huh.
You should, because you're a gold
Again,
medalist.
man.
Oh yeah, gold medalist. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And that's it.
Cha, man.
This is my praise up for myself. I'm the
I-
most
I
handsome man,
find
the
out.
most athletic man in the world. As you can see, that's all.
Yeah.
Listen,
That
it's
okay,
not
yeah.
it's not what people see, you know. It's what you feel.
Feel.
I feel
Yeah.
amazing. This journey has brought some spirituality and beauty to my life I
Correct.
never knew existed.
Yeah.
You all have a beautiful day.
Thank
Even
You
for the
are
energy
you all
too.
are our first set of positiveness radiating all over the world. All
Okay,
over the
nice.
world. All right. So
Nice,
enjoy your
man.
day, all right?
Likewise,
Nice to see you all, okay?
Thank
Thanks for
you.
stopping and spending some time.
Thanks.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Take care, huh?
Thank
Blessings. All right, so we're trying to do this all the time, as you know. We can bring you beautiful, beautiful Barbados, but our real journey is concentrated on bringing you beautiful, beautiful people that are in Barbados. You don't have to be a Bajan to adopt the Barbadian attitude and appreciate the beauty and also come up with the positive energy. You can do that from anywhere in the world. However, anyone that we come in contact with, we try our utmost best to concentrate on that. As you would have seen, originally when we started out the Q&A community vlogcast, and we're going to mention that because that is our biggest gathering of love that we have at the moment. So when we started our Q&A community, we used to concentrate on dancing. That shifted completely into the family and bringing the beauty of people out. We always have done that, but we concentrate more on the actual people now. That's the most important thing to us. A lot of people cover dancing, we cover the people, which is beautiful. All right, so the remnants of Beryl are still around. A lot of roots being up here. However, as you would notice, a lot of it's being covered. A lot of you may never have seen that concrete little pier there. However, that is covered most times of the year, but since barely it has not been not covered again yet with sand. I would imagine at this time of year, coming into the south swells, as we are going to see January, February, March especially, we're going to see the sand get moved. So sand should reshape itself, and it's going to be very interesting to see what nature does, as it is definitely reshaped quite a bit of it. But this is the Barbados Hilton Barbados, whichever way you want to call it. This is a great little spot here for body surfing if you're, or bodyboarding. I want to race say surfing because it's a very short, quick step up. However, for bodyboarders, I know they can have a good time out here, because they've also had a good time out here. Body surfers as well, but please be careful, because this place here can be very deceiving. The power out here, the way you're slammed, etc. So, and also, as you can appreciate, if you get sucked out beyond the rocks, you're going to be going around the jetty itself with the current. So just be careful. If you're not familiar with it, watch it for a little while, watch some of the locals in the surf, and then charge and enjoy yourself. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. You would know the Hilton has changed tremendously from the original structure that was here. If you do remember the days of when this was the dome top kind of style building, that was, in those days, you would remember a lot of Barbados that you will not see now. However, it's still beautiful, but just definitely very different. As you would know, the cabana was up here at one time. The one that's located on a backdrop, this is their sister business. However, that was closed, I would say about a year ago, somewhere in that kind of time frame. But there's a structure here. I'm not too sure what they're going to eventually do with it, but that's where that used to be located. So if you had heard about that in the past, that is where that was located. All the chairs and stuff are laid out. Looks like they have some new chairs down here at the Hilton. Definitely, I've seen that for sure. It's a different looking chair, very, very nice. We're not going to do too much walking further on. We're just showing you the distance. It's Charlesport. That I'll take a little further so you see the cannons in case you've never seen it. I have to keep remembering that some of you have never seen this scenery. So we're going to share that with you this morning, and then we're going to go on our walk that we have scheduled for you. So we're not going to go too far. We're just going to take you around the corner where you can see some of the cannons. The cannons at Charlesport, some of them are replicas, some of them are out of fiberglass. If you are up there, you can tap on them and hear it. You can also feel the smoothness of the surface, whereas the original ones out of cast iron and stuff are peth from weathering, etc. So you can identify them immediately when you look at them. Smooth ones will be the fiberglass replicas of them. There are a lot of cannons that lay in the water off of the fort itself, all around the front of the fort there. That is where you'll see a lot of them in the water. I don't know, I'm not too sure why they're not lifted out. I don't know if it's because of, if they think disrupt them, that it may cause damage to them or whatever. However, a lot of them are there. You'll also find a lot in the west coast as well, in the Spikestone area. If you look at different points, especially around Schooner Bay, or if you go up onto Oistins area, you can see them all in the water there, just where the Arms House used to be. That is where the bus terminal is now at Oistins. You can also see them in the water there as well. So a lot of cannons, the original cannons that defended this island, you will find at those three locations. You can see them quite easy because they are exposed, so you can see them. In the distance there, that is the old fort. I don't know, I mean, what years, how many of you have been coming here for years and years and years, but they used to have a Needham's Point nightclub there. I don't know if you remember that, Tony Layson. If Tony or any family are on, good morning to you all. That's Needham's Point area. That's where they used to have a nightclub. However, that didn't, it was a very high end. You had to really dress up for it. You couldn't just go in there in a pair of baggies or anything like that. You had to dress up. But I could go in.
So you couldn't go?
No, I went in. I dressed in those days decently. I don't dress decent anymore. So, well, you should give me a lot of static. Anyhow. So, that's what happens when you have a person that's a rising star. Alright, so we're not going to go any further in this area. We're just going to show you the amount of sand that's built up over here. You can swim at a couple of different locations at Hilton, as you can see. There's a little shelter section here. It all depends the time of year, how much sand is here. Normally, as you would know, there's no water that runs the entire length here. So a lot of sand has shifted, but this will start to settle again, I'm sure, in the near future. And also because of the south swell we've been experiencing, a lot of water has come up here and moved around the sand as well. But Deborah, oh, Deborah's on board. Good morning, Cloud Lady. I was just told to direct the camera back in this direction for you. So you are known as the official Cloud Lady. You've got that title for many, many years. So good morning to you and Duncan as well. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Everybody else is on. I'm not singling out anyone, but I do see some names coming up here. I see that Slurpy Dave is on. Morning, Slurpy Dave. Great to see you. Phyllis is on. Phyllis Seeley. Deborah Sinclair. And there, we call some other ones there. You got any more? Stephen Richardson, which is the chef. Of course, I saw Karen earlier as well. Brian Atkinson, right? And Mark, of course, Mark Robinson. And there are others, but we can't go through them all morning. We want to do some walking here. So just want to say good morning to you all. You just came up. I'm not ignoring anyone else. It just as those names popped up very quickly that I could have a look at them. As you can appreciate, you're on a delay. So when we're looking at something, you will see it about 4 or 5 seconds after that, which means that if you made a comment, when it comes up, it flashes straight through my screen. I don't get to see it. It's only if there's a lot of talking going on, a lot of people sharing love and happiness together, which we hope you all are. Remember, when you walk live with us in Barbados, you're actually step by step, side by side. We don't edit, we don't cut up videos. Even when we do our 4K resolution videos, you would have seen a couple of teasers recently. We have a large archive of them. We'll be releasing bit by bit as we go forward to areas that we did not have coverage of before, that we'd walked and we told you about, but we have done coverage in so many different areas now with full high resolution for you to enjoy the beautiful sides of Barbados that you would not normally see. But we don't cut up, we do it as it is. We like to walk with you even in the 4K resolution the same way, because we want you to be walking with us, for you to feel what it's like to be actually walking with us. All right, if you had a little bit of static just now, it's because I was moving around our microphone cable. It was a little bit offset, so I want to change it up a little bit. What, you have a collection? That's brown or black? You see?
Look how that grew.
Yeah, this is
there.
brown coral. Yeah, that's nice coral growing on top.
Shell grew through
A
there.
lot of little trophies are coming up. This is brown coral. I don't know if you remember the days of when black coral, diving black coral here in Barbados was legal. You usually find black coral like 60 feet and down, and you would find brown coral anywhere from 30, 40, 45 feet, etc. So a lot of us used to just snorkeling at that time. We used to get the brown coral, come in, sand it off, clean it up. To me, I prefer brown coral because of these streaks of different browns in it. Looks something like a ripple, like chocolate ripple ice cream kind of thing. And the black coral, well, black, of course, that used to sell extremely expensive. At one time, I remember, no, this is years ago, so don't take the figure that I'm going to take and think, well, the value of it is nothing now. But at one time, an inch of black coral used to sell at $200 an inch. I used to find a lot of people capping them and selling them, especially on the beaches and stuff. However, over the years, the harvesting of coral, brown, black, anything like that. Okay. That is not an edit. We did not crop what we were doing. We lost signal completely on the Hilton. I hope it was not speckly before. I don't. It wasn't? Okay, just went straight out. Okay, so you all would have seen us jump from up inside there with the chairs to where we are now. But don't worry, we didn't talk about anything. If we did talk about it, I'll probably repeat it, and repeat it again. So you won't be missing out on anything. Good morning, my brother. But I love that smile, man, and the energy. Man, good morning. Enjoy yourself, huh? Blessings, brother. All right, cool. All right, so we know some folks are camera shy. You will see that we've started to ask people a little bit more when we're going towards them without just putting them on camera and stuff. We just want people to be comfortable. Our journey is to share love and happiness and kindness. Everybody knows that we're all about positivity and about good stuff. So, just 1 minute. Sorry, someone decided to call. Anyhow, our journey is all about positivity, etc. So that's what we try to do. We are here to share love, whether it's in front of the camera or behind the camera. It's irrelevant. So when you see us coming, if you're uncomfortable with the camera, just indicate that you are uncomfortable. However, we still want to share love with you. So we're going to come over there, point the camera the other direction, and we're going to do what we're supposed to be doing. And that's bringing kindness and peace and happiness to everyone that we come in contact with by radiating those same qualities. All right, we had said before, this is where the cabana was. So the structures that were utilized for that are still at the bar in the direction. What you'll find down here, especially weekends, is beach volleyball being played a lot. Find locals and also guests playing it down here. This is a volleyball court that's set up. You'll also find a lot of picnics going on in this general area here as well. So nice shaded area for you to come. Needham's Point is where we are, by the way. This lighthouse up here that you're seeing, Needham's Point Lighthouse, this would indicate the southwestern tip of Barbados. That is a functional, I don't know if it's actually, I'm not sure, okay, I haven't been on here for a few years, so, well, on a night, so I'm not sure if it still functions, but we do know that is an active lighthouse for sure. This is not bush growing on the beach wildly. This is ornamental grass that was put here originally. This is how you used to walk down to the cabana. If you were parking in that general area where the parking was, you would have walked down a beautiful pathway here underneath an archway and then down to the actual restaurant and bar. So this is not bush that's growing here. Just in case anyone is wondering why is down here looking so bushy and stuff. No, it needs trimming, I must agree, and it needs a little work on it, but it will get done in time. As you can appreciate, we've had a lot of rain recently, and therefore everything is growing wild at the moment. All right, so a tall cigarette bush. Remember, this is a bush, not a tree. I know everybody's going to come on here and tell me it's a tree, especially the star was going to tell me, oh, it's a tree neck. No, I call it a bush. And as I told you all before, I do not make mistakes. I'm always accurate. Like that. And I don't fabricate truth and I never tell lies. Is that also true? Why are you nodding? Oh, you're agreeing with me this morning because you're on camera? Okay,
No,
the star.
no.
Oh, no. Okay. Good morning to my best man and, of course, Pom Pom. I greet them all the time. Very, very special to me. Very close to my heart. So we like to mention them all the time, especially when they're on. You know, you already knew him originally as the puppet. He's now goes by BBJ. Not to tell you what that stands for. Just call him BBJ. When you see him, you'd also hear him referred to numerous times by a lot of our family because he's met a lot of them on his last trip here to Barbados, which was very recently. All right, any distance here coming up? This is the military graveyard. It's known as Gravesend Graveyard. So this is why, if you hear me refer to here as Gravesend Beach, that is the reason why I refer to here, although people refer to the other side of the Hilton as Gravesend Beach. Just want to make clarification. If you hear us refer to Gravesend Beach, this is what we refer to because this is where the Gravesend Cemetery is. So that's why we refer to it as that. Remember, the sand you're seeing out here that we just left is pretty much new. When I was a little young fella, none of that sand was there. Way back into where you saw the growth on the beach on the left hand side when we started up. You can always go back and look at that. That was all water. So all this sand build up and stuff has just happened over the years itself. Beautiful military graveyard. Absolutely stunning. You will find, you could come down here, you could walk through. It is a public. You can walk through and feel the ambience down here and feel the power of peace and quiet down here. Very, very quiet, especially when I'm not talking.
I was
But
just
we
going to say, not unless you're walking through. There'll be no peace and quiet.
all of a sudden you got a
Maybe
lot of talk for
peace.
you. I thought you told me you were tired
Peace,
this
but
morning.
not quiet.
I thought you told me you were. I thought you told me you were tired this morning.
Those
You didn't want
South
to talk.
Coast mosquitoes woke me up.
Well, as she said, the South Coast mosquitoes woke her up. The West Coast mosquitoes would have woke her up if we're on the other side of the island.
No,
But this,
they don't.
they don't bite you?
No.
So they've got accustomed to your blood.
Huh, they're not there.
They're not there. Okay, well, they like to take a little bite out of me once in a while too. So I can't tell you they're not there. I would say that they've got accustomed to my blood now. That she spit out my blood now because it tastes so good. They want stale blood. So if you get bitten by a mosquito in the West Coast, it means you need to purify your blood. Either drink another rum or drink a lot of water, and that will help a lot for sure. All right, Hilton Hotel, huge, very big. I think it's 350 rooms if I speak under correction. I think it's 350 rooms though, but very, very big. Huge hotel. Downstairs has a conference center. These separate sections for when you're coming here. If you're at the conference center, you will come into the lower section where you're seeing this archway. If you're actually staying at the hotel, or most people from the hotel will drive up to the actual main reception, which is elevated from the ground level. Beautiful morning though. See all the casuarina trees, how they're being trimmed. A lot of people are doing that because casuarina trees do break at the top. You'll see that as well down West Coast. A lot of it's been done. Here it's been done. A lot of people have been doing that, taking the weight off the top. Remember, the casuarina tree will stand up in very strong winds, and the reason is because it flexes a lot. I've seen these bend right down. I mean completely down, not these, but other trees, casuarina trees. However, the root structure runs far, but very shallow. So if any of the surface area around the roots and stuff is disrupted, there's really nothing to hold it because the weight is moved and therefore they'll fall. You've seen that on quite a few of our beach walks in the West Coast and also in the South. You'll see coconut trees down as well too. However, the coconut trees are far sturdier because their roots go a lot deeper. They tend to go way into the sand. All right, so we're going to show you the Hilton from this angle here in case you've never seen it before. Massive hotel, really, really beautiful. Thanks to everyone that's on here this morning. Again, remember, you're energy to us. Every number represents energy. We are not looking for fame and glory. We're looking to walk with people of similar minds who are interested in peace and serenity and making this world a better place by generating positivity. That's what we're concerned about. We're not really concerned in massive numbers. That is not our objective. Our objective is just to get as many people as we can who will help us to generate love and share positivity around the globe. And that's why all you are on here this morning. If you're regulars, you've come on because you want to be a part of that. So thank you for coming on this morning and being a part of that. Remember, we don't really do a schedule now. We're sort of like a free-spirited movement. So we will be coming out at any given time or any given day. This morning we gave you a little bit of notice because we knew from early, or I knew from early. Poor Star, this morning she was walking up in a strange way. Listen, we going out for a morning walk.
Oh,
so,
we were strange, all right.
She moved this morning, and I assume she was awake. So, all right, we're gonna take you through here, show you this other little beach below as well. Then we're gonna walk our way down to Pebbles. That's our destination today, down by the horses. We see how it goes down there, see who is comfortable with the camera, if we can speak to anyone down there or not. We're gonna be very careful with that, of course. If you want to come to this beach, you don't need to bring water bottles in your car or anything like that, because there are facilities here where you can take showers. There are also washroom facilities. There's Wi-Fi facilities, and as you would know, many cameras. So if you want to enjoy these beaches, remember, before you go to a beach in Barbados, before you drive anywhere in the morning, you can go on your webcams, have a look at all the different beaches and see where it has better conditions, as things have changed, and things will change continuously at this time of the year, especially with the different swells, whether it be from the north or from the south, etc. Another beautiful beach. Again, another beach has been hit fairly hard when Beryl came through. As you would know, most of this area here where these rocks are, you would not normally see. Well, not normally see at this time of year. Later in the year, you will see them. Likewise, the sand that you're seeing right here, there are certain times of the year there will be no sand here. We will tell you a little more as we are walking, but we just want to show you this there. And to really show you this, we're going to give you a beautiful little 180. Might actually maybe a 360, who knows? Just enjoy it. We're going to be doing something for you so you can take in these visions right now. So let's start here and come around. So we have a fisherman here. Good morning, sir. How are you going? We have a fisherman here searching for sea cockroaches, so he'll use that as bait on his lines today. So if you see him running down here and grabbing up sand and coming up the beach toward the ground, it doesn't mean that he's just doing that for fun and exercise. He's actually doing that because he's catching what we call the sea cockroach, which you'll find in the shore break area along here. And as you can see, his line is out here as well. So he'll be using live bait later on today to try and capture some fish. A lot of ships coming in today. I see it looks as though it's either the Windsurf or the Windstar. I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5 masts, because it's a little bit dark to tell you. So I can just tell you it's one of the Windstar or Windsurf, one of the two of those. And as you can see, there are numerous other ones that are in the port as well. Today being a very busy day in port. Tomorrow and Friday and Saturday even get busier. So if you're planning to go to Bridgetown, plan to walk into large crowds in the Bridgetown area, in the general Bridgetown area, and expect more traffic, especially in the afternoon time when a lot of folks are moving with taxis back to their locations, etc. Beautiful, beautiful Pebbles Beach. This is all a part of Carlisle Bay, but this section is called Pebbles Beach. Many years ago, Barbados beaches were not the way they are now. The other day, our map has on Sandy Beach on our map. A lot of people say, well, that's Worthing Beach. Yes, all of there is Worthing area. But in years gone by, Barbados had definitive beaches. So we named them after either resorts or surf breaks or buildings in the general area. This is called Pebbles. The Pebbles Beach Bar used to be down here. However, this is all Carlisle Bay. But years gone by, there was Pebbles, there was a Yacht Club Beach, there was Burke's Beach, and then there was Brown's Beach, etc. But all between there were separate beaches, or majority of them were separate beaches, or very slender strips between each of the gatherings of sand. Similar to Sandy Beach. Sandy Beach was Catra Bank, which was the westward one. Then it was Sandy Beach, and then it was known as Carib Beach. And that's what a lot of people named it. As I said, named again behind different structures that we're on. The map names that we have, or our map, are names that I grew up knowing. They're not names that are represented on official tourism maps. That's why we say names as we call them. So some people may find it different, and some people may not. For example, we call some places like Gibbs. I talked about this with a gentleman the other day. Gibbs is how we call it. That is taken off a land surveyor's map from the 1800s. However, nowadays, most maps is Gibbes. So let's not get too picky. It's not a spelling bee competition. This is as we have it. So if you see it in the map and you see a letter missing, well, there's a reason for that. And if you have a problem with letter missing, well, you add it in. But you will know what we're talking about because you've already been given a general indication of where it is. All right, so a lot has happened along here. Years ago, this is before the NCC had built this facility. This is before any of these restaurants were set up down here. There was only one restaurant along here, and it was called the Pebbles Beach Bar. I don't know if you remember Chicken in the Basket. If you were here years in those times, you remember that. You'd also remember this was called the Holiday Inn. Hilton has kept its name right through, but that was Holiday Inn. It went to Grand Barbados. It is now Radisson Aquatica. So you will probably find a lot of those names that we mentioned on some of our descriptions, etc. So all this is a new, we have not been out on the beaches for a little while. Everybody knows that. But that's because, as I said, we're doing a free flow of these spiritual movements, etc. However, we're coming back out bit by bit, and we're going to be talking more and more about it. But a lot of things have sprung up. Like last time we were here, it wasn't this massive 40-foot container that's being restructured with bamboo to look so beautiful and tropical. It was a lot smaller. So stuff has changed since we were here last time. You can always go back in our vlogs and have a look and see what they were like 2, 3, 4 years ago when we started our journey. And you can see the differences that have been happening. Years ago, all this car park here, everybody was being parked in. However, over the years, with the decaying of the coastline and stuff, or the erosion, these car park foundations have all cracked, which have deemed them unsafe for vehicular parking or traffic. So they're being blocked off now. So all this was a functional car park. It was full of cars at one time. The big children's play park here, you will find on weekends very difficult to find parking in this gap. You'll also find it very difficult to find the area on the beachfront because there are a lot of vendors. You can see the amount of beach chairs. So when these are all spread out, you understand this is a very busy beach. So if you're coming looking for a quiet beach, maybe sometime in the week a little bit as you come into tourism season or our peak season or winter season, some people refer to it as, you're going to find these beaches full of people. What will also become more of an issue with seating down here will be because from where we're standing now, actually I'll come back up to this section here, from where this concrete slab is, for the last 2 years, I don't know what will happen because Beryl has made changes to the beaches and we will see what happens. But from here up, all the sand is usually lost. You will find rocks around here, sand at low tide, but not at high tide. The water will be coming right up. So that we're going to watch, monitor, see how that goes. But if you go back again in our past vlogs, you will see what we're talking about. Remember, most of the stuff we talk about are things that I have learned or that I've witnessed or I've grown up seeing. So we don't refer to many history books. We hardly ever do refer to history because it's not what we do. We refer to the time frame of my life mainly. And we do step back sometimes where it's important or where it's necessary to do so. However, there are a lot of people that are walking with us right now that things that I'm talking about, they will remember. Sadly, they're not physically able to get back here or financially able to get back here to Barbados. So we are taking them on a walk down memory lane. That's what we like to do as well. Lots and lots. Oh my goodness gracious me. Thanks, Jeannette. Jeannette is right, the star. I call her the star. Is so caring and kind. Oh, the bank's umbrella for Pom Pom. I was not talking about that. That is not what I was looking at all. So anyhow, banks, umbrellas. Yeah, I am all about myself right now. Hold a second. Morning. As you can see, I am all about myself. Good morning to each and every one of you all. Beautiful mirrors being put up right here for me. This is one of the beach facilities. Have recently come up here. Beautiful. Have cushions and stuff. You can lounge. You good, brother? You here? You from here? You want to talk about it? You want to tell us a little bit about here or? Not ready? But you want to smile though. You want to smile for my camera. Share your love and positiveness. Greetings, brother. My name, I'm Nick, and that's Jeannette. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're doing the journey to 4-6. So it's all about bringing peace and happiness, but mainly bringing love of people and sending it all over the world, trying to make this place a better place. Always with positivity. Man, listen, I've been there I've been walking this journey 4 years. Jeannette started walking it online me about three years ago. We actually joined the journey together 2 years ago, all the time. Yeah, it's called the Journey to 4-6. We do a lot of Q in the community where we go and get all the love from the people there as well. But our main focus, which we have not really been pushing out recently because of different medical reasons and stuff, is sunrise, daybreak, Serenity.
Well, I was here since 5.
Since 5 this morning?
Yeah, beautiful morning.
Isn't it beautiful to watch it morning? You usually here at 5 every morning?
Yeah.
Man,
boats, ships come in and things.
Man, you can't find more beauty than that. I don't know how you left home this morning. And I know every morning changes. I know some mornings you come out, you're really upset and stuff, or stressed, or life gets on you. Correct. That's it. That's what we always say. Yeah. Respect. What's your name, brother?
Corey.
Corey, nice to meet you, right?
And this is Bali Beach Club.
Bali Beach Club, right. I'm glad they told me now. That's what I really want to come
from 11
right
until customers leave.
Right, nice man. And you have like food and stuff here as well?
Food, bar, everything.
Right. Fully loaded bar.
DJs. everything.
A fully loaded bar.
Fully
Okay,
loaded.
about that, you know, okay, everybody coming here to take
We
a
have
sip or something?
bikes and everything.
Right, beautiful, man. Lovely, lovely, man. Thanks very
So
much.
enjoy your
guys.
day. Have a good day.
You too, my brother.
Yeah.
Thanks again, right?
Bad
Respect,
luck.
right? Always, always. All right, then. So here we go, Bali Beach Club. This is right here. It's beautiful, as you can see, all the facilities. Remember, years ago, there was a dive shop here. That's when the refinery was above, of course. You used to actually get your compressed air here for your tanks and stuff. However, over the years, it's just sat dormant for a long period of time. Bali have come and opened it up. This entire beachfront section. Oh, good. I haven't got a name for her yet, so we just call her Good Morning Victoria. Don't worry, I got a pet name for you, but I don't want to say it right now. I have to get you familiar with it before I call you it. So good morning to you as well. These people that we're calling, Victoria, for example, lives in Long Island, carries a Barbados broken trident flag in front of her home, just like all of Jeanette's family. Everybody has Barbados at heart, and everything she has in her home are little trinkets and souvenirs to help remind her of Barbados. Just like many of you on here, you carry home little things. You come and join us and you view some of our vlogs so that you can also enjoy some of the peace and serenity and beauty of Barbados, of course. All right, this is a large car park area here. It's always been a car park, but it was actually put a harder surface on it. So when there's rain and stuff, it doesn't bite too much. You can actually come apart here quite comfortably. However, this will be full. At almost any given day, you will find this car park fairly full. And that is because just over from here is Cuz's. That is Cuz's, fish cutters, etc. Have a reputation of being the best fish cutters in the island. There are a lot of great fish cutters, but Cuz's has always carried that reputation. There are also some other bars here as well. So you'll find people coming here, believe it or not, from the Hilton Hotel to have lunch, a fish cutter, or from West Coast or all over the island, because everybody wants to sample a bit of Cuz's. So you can come down here, find the car park, full look on the beach, and find just a few people on the beach itself. And that is because of Cuz. Another addition to here, lifeguard hut. Never had a lifeguard hut here before. This is being under construction for quite a while. Looks as though it's completely finished now. So you have some lifeguard facilities here as well. It looks a little bit like Swedish today. You can come out here and find it like a lake, because majority of the sea conditions that impact here will be the ones from the west coast, unless there's a south swell running, and then you get the south swell. But a lot of people come onto this side of the island and call this the west. But you know, us South Coast people, we like to make sure we don't let go everything. So we call this the Southwest. So we don't let any West Coast people lay claim to this beach. And likewise, South Coast people really can't lay claim to the beach. It is a neutral beach, so let's not argue. All right, so at one time, when the Mobile refinery was here, and the Barbados Light and Power only had their station here, it is now not their main station. They used to have a hot pot here as well. So these coral stone slabs and a pipe that's been exposed there, that used to go to the hot pot. That was different to the hot pot now, where the hot pot now has the water flashes out and creates a pool at the exit of it before it goes in the sea, depending on the sandbank, and that would be down just to the north of Brighton Beach. However, this hot pot used to be a round circle pot, or circle round, same thing, but that used to be above water level mainly. So a lot of people used to come here years ago. I know that many of you that are on here now would remember the hot pot, especially people like Adrian Gale and others who used to frequent this area. Anyone who used to frequent the cruising club, which is just over on our right hand side, the yacht club on the other side of the pier, and of course the jetty that was always there. It's not being used though at the moment. We'll talk a little bit more about that as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. A lot of horses here. Remember, if you're coming down here, this is an active area. Down this area, steps here, just to the north of the lifeguard hut. Right out here is all an active area. So if you're coming down, do not stand anywhere in this area. If you see horses coming, please vacate the area and move, because these horses really are coming through. They're not really stopping. So make sure, do not stand in this area. Say this gentleman walking over the horse now. Step back a little bit, be further down where you're seeing everybody's assembled in that general area, or where we are, which is not in the area of horse tracks either. All right, so the jetty itself used to function years ago. When I was a young fella, they used to have a drop steps on the other side that we used to actually go up into there. Even when they didn't have it, we used to be mischievous and get ourselves up there and dive off of it. That used to function. The top used to be like penthouse suites and stuff. The lower section was a main bar or also entertainment area. I've actually seen big dances out there for years and years gone by. However, over years, the superstructure that's holding it up has been damaged, and therefore it is again deemed Okay, let me go back here and look at this horse at the same time. And it has again been deemed unsafe, so therefore they don't allow you to go out on that section. It's actually barred off even for the guest room. That it's an aquatica. You have a few horses that tend to do this, or roll all over and entertain the crowd. So we're going to let you watch that for a little bit. Here we go. Remember, when you see these horses doing this, don't go anywhere close to them. Don't play you want to walk up there and get a closer photo of them or video of them. Keep back, because when they get up, they're going to be, usually, this one here seems a little bit quiet and relaxed, but usually when they get up, they're very frisky and they'll bounce all over the place. So you want to give them a lot of room, okay? Because these are race horses, so they're high strung. Although they seem to be well under control here, it's because of these handlers. These handlers know what they're doing. These guys are pros. However, they can't control them when they start to frisk around in the immediate area. They can control them, but it takes them a few minutes to try and get them under control. There's another one coming down as well. Okay, he's walking the other way. I'm not too sure why. Watch that horse, baby. All right, so yeah, that's going the other way. I haven't seen that before, but I guess that may be something new, as we have not been down here for a little while. This horse, like, is just going to relax here for the rest of the day. All right, why are horses brought down here? For a couple of reasons, but mainly because for swimming. It's a tremendous exercise. They get cooled down and bathed off down here in the seawater. Some of the guys will take them out. You'll see sometimes you'll see heads out, the horse heads that they're bobbing along with their handlers as well. And then they will do that for exercise format. It takes all the weight off of their joints and stuff. Some are preparing for race day, and thing you'll also find down here as well. But this has become what was originally just a few horses coming out and a handful of people that used to come here, has become a major tourist attraction in Barbados. So you will hear almost everyone that's coming to this island asking what time's the best time to come down. We always say just around sunrise time, so it depends on what time of the year you're coming here. If you're at this time of the year now, sunrise around 6, so anytime like 6, 6:30, that kind of time is when you see, as you've seen them right now, even up to 4 to 7 o'clock, maybe a little bit beyond that as well. However, when you're finding the summer months, real summer months, 5:30 is when down here will start to activate, and then 6 o'clock onward again, because it's sunrise usually around 5:25, 5:30. At the moment, low tide today is around 6:40 something. I can't remember exactly, so it's pretty much low tide that we're seeing right now. This is this beach at its maximum size. Have horses coming from all over again, some exercise on the sands again. Just like they have a sand track up there that they train horses in, the sand is also great as well for them. Beautiful, beautiful morning. It's nice to come down here. It's nice to be back on here on a morning when, or do our sunrise when we have to start it back up with this here. Absolutely beautiful. All right, we're going to walk down this direction. Just waiting for the horses to settle around a little bit. You ready to go this way, my darling? Okay, she got wet, but you see, that's when you're looking wrong and not paying attention. I pushed you?
Watch out.
I pulled you into the sea? Alright, let's see where this one is going. Looks like they're now doing a new thing where they're walking up the beach and then coming back down. I'm not too sure. We're going to make our way down there anyhow. Just keeping our eyes all around. Got to be careful up here. Don't take your attention off of safety. Make sure safety is your main element, and then you can enjoy yourself. Just make sure you get in a safe area, especially if you want to do a lot of filming and things. Step away a little bit from the actual horses. Get out of the general area. Where we're walking right now is the path, so we're going to stay away from that until this guy moves up with his horse. Now we're going to step right around. Something that's developed over the last few years and got bigger and better and bigger and better. Pop-up coffee. You can go over here and get the star of this show. Seeing she's not too busy at the moment. How are you going, my dear?
Hi friends, I'm good. You're right.
Wonderful. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm good.
I see you have on
in
your.
a while.
I see. Yeah, it's true. I see you have on your high vis. Well, we
Yes.
haven't seen us in a little while here.
Yes.
But we see the supermarket and stuff.
Of course,
Yeah,
I
of
was seeing
course,
the
yeah.
community,
Yeah.
definitely.
So you're still doing the marching and stuff
I
as well.
am. It's getting busier and busier.
Oh, yeah, it would be. I see that.
But I am finding, thanks to people like you, people are coming down and going straight past the cones. So I appreciate
Beautiful,
that. Just tell me,
beautiful.
come down, have a great time, and go past the cones.
Lovely. All right, so
Definitely.
talk a little bit about what you have here. Hi, how are you going, my brother? You good?
Darling.
You-
He's coming back from banana bread.
Oh, okay. Well, you get your banana bread. So I'll just show them what you have on your table, and you can tell them. All right. So you can see she has to run off from her coffee and stuff to tell people, look how they've just come and assembled right there. So if you are coming, come with the awareness that you're not to stand and assemble in that area. come and spread in this general area where you see the big crowds. They're here for a reason. That's because it's the safe zone. Don't stand in that general area there. Oh, you are busy. All right, so pot coffee. This started out originally as just coffee and tea. However,
banana bread now.
homemade banana bread.
Wonderful local woman.
What's up, brother?
From the Bayland. She makes the best banana bread in Barbados.
Beautiful. So you actually help out someone from Bayland producing stuff.
Absolutely. I've always
Beautiful.
said, well, if I get busy, I want to help someone who's selling things locally to promote their business.
I love that. I love that for sure.
Would you like to-
All right, so you have your coffee, etc. here, and I know for you still have some alcoholic beverages as well.
I now have my liquor license, so you can get an Irish coffee, rum
Beautiful.
coffee, prosecco in the morning.
Oh, lovely. Start your day off.
Yes.
All right, so coffee, tea, prosecco.
Right up Simone's alley.
Simone, you mean the water baby?
Water baby.
Oh yeah, for sure. Water baby, you can now come. I know you'll be hesitating coming on, but you can now come because you can start your day with an Irish coffee, which of course would be Bailey's and coffee. And you know, this is a lady you can get anything from in the morning. So there's really no reason if you get up late in the morning and say, man, I gotta get some coffee before I go anywhere. If you're like the star, you will have to have your coffee in the morning before you can even move. That is for sure. So if you're like that, you don't need to wait at home. No, come down here, grab your cup of coffee, and then enjoy the rest of the morning. All right, we're gonna move down to the crowd a little bit. My brother, how are you going, man? You filming you? You filming me, man?
Right.
My name is Nick. What's your name, brother?
Andel, man.
Okay, man.
Where are you from, Nick?
Barbados.
Barbados,
Yeah, and we're the Journey 246. So you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay, sure.
And what we're doing is just what you're doing, bringing the beauty of Barbados and the people.
Well, I love Barbados. I lived Barbados for the last 3 years.
With accent, tell me.
I'm from Trinidad originally.
You're a Caribbean brother.
Yeah, I'm Caribbean brother.
Beautiful. And where are you living now?
Well, I'm in Guyana right now.
Okay, so you're
But
real Caribbean
real
brother.
Caribbean man, yeah. But I love Barbados.
My brother,
Barbados is my
enjoy,
second
man. I
home,
love
yeah.
to hear that, man.
Yeah,
Welcome to
thank you.
Barbados again and again and again. I hope we see you over and over
Over
again.
and over again.
Right, you're
Thank
bringing
you.
some beautiful, positive energy. Some love and big
Yeah.
smiles. You're radiating all over the world. So I
Aye,
thank
man.
you for that, man.
Thanks,
I really
man.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it,
Right?
man. Appreciate
Take care,
you
man.
too.
All right, and this
Thanks,
is
man.
Jeannette. They call her the star. I don't know why, because I'm really the star. But anyhow, you have a good day. How are you all, ladies? You all were hiding for the camera. I hope not. I hope not. You all are Barbadian, or you're also Caribbean? Trinidadians. Okay, so Caribbean. We have so much unity in the Caribbean because we're in a group called the Caribbean Photography and stuff like that on Facebook. And Caribbean is pretty much all the same. You're split by a little bit of water, but brothers and sisters. You have brothers and sisters all over the world, but the Caribbean we like to call Caribbean brothers and sisters. All right, you all have a great time, man. Enjoy Barbados, okay? Are you here tomorrow as well in Barbados?
We leave today.
You leave today?
Yeah.
Ma postpone that flight, yeah. Or you'll have a safe trip back, and we'll see you next time, okay?
What's happening tomorrow?
CUNY Community at Pelican Island, Pelican Village.
Pelican Village, what is it called?
It's called CUNY Community. It's, every Thursday there's a huge cultural gathering of the more mature crowds, I would say. There are a lot of young ones as well, but mainly for the more mature, like oldie goldies dancing, line dancing, karaoke,
Yeah.
all the Bajan food you can imagine, and drinks.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Enjoy.
Thank
Next
you.
time, next time. Yep.
Pelican.
Yeah, Pelican tomorrow. Pelican
What time?
Village. It starts 11 in the morning and goes until midnight, or 11 midnight on the night as well.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Take care. So if you postpone your flight, you know what to do.
Yes, but
I'll see you there
every
tomorrow.
Thursday, right?
Beautiful. Every Thursday. Thanks again. Different places though. Huh? Every week it goes to a different location.
Oh.
It goes
I will
all of
find
the
out.
island.
I will find out where it is.
You come and check our Facebook page, and we always advertise it.
All right.
All right, and then come and join us, please.
All right,
Okay.
thank
Thanks
you.
very much. All right. So you see, it's a busy morning. Imagine this is not peak season. This is how busy it is. This is one of the most anticipated events that a lot of people have when they're coming to Barbados. All right, let me stay away from the cones as well. All right, so cones are laid off here basically to keep you to the north of this section. Don't mind I was walking there. I was at by the park. But I do know, and I will quickly get out of the way when necessary. But this is one of the activities that everyone... What's up, my brother? You went swimming this morning already? All right, man. Respect, man. All right, just want to show you a beautiful horse. What's your name, my friend?
Richard.
Richard?
Richard.
Oh, okay, man. Well, welcome, man. And glad you're on our camera, brace and smiles and joy, you know. Thanks again, my brother. All right, if you're down here as well, too, and you want to do some, we want to show everything. Remember, when we move around, we want to show everything and give everyone the opportunity to know what is available down here. There is the, let's go over here, wet and salty adventure sailing school. There's also the Barbados. This is where you can come and do some paddle boarding and some kayaking. Good morning, Chris. How are you going? This is one of our family here, man. I haven't seen for years, man. How are you going, my brother? All's well?
Blessed.
Yeah, man. Enjoy your day, right?
You
All right, man. See you later. All right, and again, this is the cruising club, so you can come. You can get membership here as well. If you want, you could come here and just eat in the day, organize some cheers through them and stuff. However, you can also purchase membership here, month membership, year membership, whatever, 6 months membership. That will entitle you to chairs, umbrella, and also their facilities, which would be wash facilities, showers, a big bar and restaurant upstairs, and they also have quite a few times at the Skipper Bar, they're going to have a few of the live entertainment here as well. Beautiful, 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 absolutely beautiful. All right, we're going back down again. So Paddle Barbados, as we mentioned before, Barbados Cruising Club, and of course Skippers on the beach. Here we go again. All right, so this beach has also grown quite a bit. Years gone by, it was not this big either. It has developed just like the rest of the Carlisle Bay. So it's really a nice beach. At certain times of year, again, you can have smaller beach. It all depends on where the swells are coming from, on currents, etc., and the seasonal movements of the water. So this is one of these sections that you could come on and relax as well. Though this will be all taken up mainly by chairs from Radisson Aquatica along this general area here. This section here is going to be majority of cruising club chairs, and then you have vendors beyond that. So you have all the facilities here. There's no reason to worry and say, man, I don't lay in the sand, I don't have a chair of my own. They've got chairs, they've got umbrellas, they've got restaurants, as you can see, left, right, and center. And of course, beautiful beach and amazing water conditions out here. At low tide, certain low tides, you can actually walk from here right through under the jetty. Well, you can see people walking through right now, but even gets better when you see the little camera. Sometimes you can actually find sand there. You only walk through in about ankle deep water and walk beyond. So people actually walk from Oystons the whole way down the south coast. You have to come out off the beach when you get by Worthing, unless that's by Sandy Beach, unless it's extremely good conditions where sand is built in low tide. By Catker Bank, you have to come out again and also walk through there to Rockley, and then from Rockley down, you can pretty much walk on beach right down here, right down to Bridgetown. So that's the opportunities that you'll have if you want to do some walking in Barbados. Remember, bring beach shoes. If you're walking, if you're coming to this beach and you're spending day on this beach, you're just walking on here, you don't need beach shoes really. If you're going to any of the popular beaches or any of the main beaches where it's frequented often, you wouldn't really need beach shoes if you're staying at beach. However, you're starting to do some exploring and walking the beaches, bring your beach shoes. There's a lot of stuff you'll find in between the areas that are heavily used and the areas that are not heavily used. You'll find all kind of debris and stuff that's just buried under the sand. So beach shoes, critical if you're doing exploring in Barbados and walking the beaches. Beautiful. I see some folks looking this way and smiling. I don't know if they know what that means. Good morning.
I've seen your videos on YouTube.
Oh, beautiful, wonderful. I saw this smile and I said, well, if you smile and you know our vlogs, you know we're coming for you. How are you all going?
It's our first time in Barbados.
First time in Barbados? Yeah. Well, thank you so much for spreading your joy and love on this here as well. So, how long have you all guys been here?
Since Saturday.
And you're here for how long?
Till Saturday.
Okay. So you're staying in this general area, or you took a taxi? Bats Rock.
Yeah.
All right. So you know Pelican, what's called Pelican Village or Pelican Island, just by the harbour.
Yep.
All right. Just like at the harbour, halfway between here and Bats Rock, there's a place called Pelican Village, which is now called Pelican Island. Tomorrow they're hosting a Q&A community, which is a big cultural event. It's about all the goldies dancing, line dancing, karaoke. It's really, really good stuff. So that starts at 11 and goes until midnight. It's free. All the local food you can imagine, all the local drinks you can imagine. And they also have like souvenir shopping there, cigar factory as well, etc. So if you get the chance, come on up tomorrow and enjoy.
Excellent.
It's really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyhow, thanks again. Your name is?
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay, you're on Facebook as well too, you guys, or just?
I'm on Facebook.
Okay, wonderful. Your name is?
Melissa.
Okay, Melissa. Hi, nice to meet you. And,
Nice to meet you.
and who was your name, brother?
Zach.
Zach. Good to meet you, man. Happy and enjoy yourselves here, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Making great videos.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. If you come tomorrow, we'll be there from 4 to 7, approximately in that time frame. We like to go when it's a little bit cooler, and we also like to go just to the karaoke so we can socialize a lot more at that time while the dance is going on.
Yeah.
Come and join us online. Come and shout out your friends. You have anybody back home you want to tease right now and say good morning to? Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
So everybody,
Too many people. Just everybody.
Remember to tell them to follow the video so they can see you teasing them. Enjoy yourselves. Okay. Thanks for choosing Barbados, and hopefully see you again.
Yes,
Okay. Take care. Okay. All right. So, as I said before, when you look in our direction, you smile. Well, that's like, come on over, Nick. All right. Years and years and years, the structure pretty much has not changed. Basically, footprint looks the same. It's been enhanced a little bit and obviously renovated and painted, etc., and changed just slightly. But this is how it would look when it was hauled in, way back before. The pool is directly behind here where the Bougainvillea is. Their restaurant, beautifully located here. You can see this side of Carlisle Bay, which is Pebbles, or you can see the other side of Carlisle Bay from the restaurant itself. And as you can see, it's barricaded 3/4 way up the jetty, and that's because beyond there is deemed as unsafe. If you come here when there's a really big north swell, you will actually see the waves breaking and hitting the foundation here and going over the woodwork on the inside. That would obviously be a day when it's very big, but you can actually see that. You can see why the wear and tear of this place has been so intense that they really haven't maintained it anymore. It's not functional or used at the moment. Beautiful. Ladies, good morning. I see you have a beautiful smile. I would like to spread your energy through our lens. Would that be okay with you? You're not camera conscious? I am. You're camera conscious? Oh, you're both camera conscious? Well, we're still going to spread our love on the other side of the camera. We're known as the Journey 246. Okay. So our journey is based on love and honesty and kindness and all the positive beauty of life.
Where are you from?
Barbados.
From Barbados?
Yeah, and this is my wife Jeannette. She is now called the Star. I have to say that over and over because I am so upset because my brother-in-law now calls me just the cameraman. So, anyhow, thanks. Nice to spread the energy, and thank you for yours as well. All right, have a great day, okay? See you later. Okay. All right, so you can see again, a lot of people are actually given the opportunity to not only hold the horses, not only pat the horses, but also get on the horses, as you will see on occasions as well. Beautiful, big crowd. You can see the horses sitting in the distance there now. We talked about a little bit before you see how far out they go. Now, the thing about a racehorse or swimming horses that a lot of people may not know is that if you don't turn the horse, it will continue to swim until it gets exhausted and pretty much drowned. They don't have a sense of direction coming back to shore already. So you'll find these guys are extremely talented. They know exactly how to control these horses. So they swim out with them, and then they actually have to turn them and bring them back in, because if not, they will just keep swimming and swimming and swimming until they can't swim anymore. All right, we're gonna give you a couple of minute or so of silence for you to enjoy this here for yourselves. Remember, you are here live in Barbados. You could tell people this morning. Yeah, oh, beautiful. You could tell people, all your friends, that you were in Barbados this morning. You woke up watching the racehorses, and of course spending your morning with the amazing cameraman, and of course his wife known as the Star. All right, quietness now, here we go. Good morning. I see you guys are on video just now. I'd just like to let you know, if you want to see yourself on video, we're the Journey 246. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We bring peace and love to everyone we go by. So we saw you doing your own footage. We want to give you your own souvenir that you can check at any time, okay? Have an enjoyable time, right guys? Cool. So you see there's always the master of ceremony who just makes sure everything runs smoothly. Such a beautiful morning. All right, we haven't finished. What's up, my brother? You good? We haven't finished actually videoing yet. We're just going to keep it quiet for you now. So we're not tired of talking. We're not running out of things to say, because I never run out of things to say, even if I repeat. So enjoy this here. Here we go. Peace and serenity beyond belief. All right, so we can go up in higher elevation. Thank you for joining us this morning. This is something you need to come and experience yourself. Actually, every time you see us anywhere, you need to come and experience it for yourself. Remember, if you're in the island tomorrow, we'll be at Community Community from 4 p.m. God's Spare Life, of course, 4 p.m. until 7. That's the time we like to usually spend, somewhere in that time frame, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. That's our general broadcasting time frame. Last time we were there, we had a good signal, so we should have our live vlog this time. Remember, if we get a lot of interruptions or any drop off in the quality of the video, we will actually go to 4K as we did last week. But we're hoping to go live so you can join us and walk with us throughout the entire duration of Community. We will definitely start live for sure, so you would know what we're doing if anything does change from there. Again, you've joined us in Barbados this morning. We thank you for your energy and your peace and your love. We again a rainbow that my star is pointing out to me just in distance there. I don't know if you can see it, don't know if the resolution is good enough for you to see it, but beautiful rainbow there that's forming. A couple of little sprinkles as well. Sunlight coming up. Of course, you need sunlight, and then you need the sprinkles to create that rainbow. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning, stunning day. To those that are coming to Barbados today on cruise ships, welcome to our shores. Remember, you're only seeing a piece of the island. I don't care what you do. I don't care how great your driver is. I don't care how fast your vehicle is. You will not see all of Barbados today. You will get a glimpse of Barbados. I do definitely highly recommend you return to Barbados and do a land base stay here and come and enjoy some more culture, meet some more people, and enjoy the beauty of Barbados. Thanks again for joining us this morning. Jeannette and myself appreciate your company, appreciate your love. On behalf of the Journey 246, thank you again. You know, we don't just take your time for granted. Time is a very serious thing. You know, nowadays we have to pick out what we're going to think as priorities and spend our time on them. So if you're with us this morning, we really do appreciate it. Thank you for your company and for your love. Rainbow is now enhancing better, so we want to share that with you before we shut down. We're going to make our way back over to the other side before we go off, so you'll still get a chance to take in some of this here. What we're going to do is walk a little bit closer to the water this time and let you have a look from that angle, looking back in and seeing what people are just absolutely mind blown by what they're seeing here and what they're witnessing. Remember, these are trained race horses. These are not just horses from a paddock or from from one of the farms or something. These are actually competing and trained race horses. So high of energy, unpredictable. The guys that control them are amazing. However, these are unpredictable. So if they have a slack in the rope and a horse decides to do a spring to left or right and you're close by, it's going to be a problem. So be careful what you're doing. Listen to these handlers if they're advising you how to approach them, and make sure and keep yourself safe. You don't want this to be a bad experience for you. You want this to be a memorable experience, one that will last you for a lifetime. All right, baby, let me go this way. We're going to walk back closer to the water. There's a lot of horses up higher anyhow, so we're going to go back close to the water and make our way up. Alright, so let's make this movement through. A couple of guys are both from out there enjoying. Beautiful, beautiful morning. So if you want to enjoy this, remember it's free. It doesn't cost you a cent. The only thing it's going to cost you is transport to get here if you don't have your own vehicle, or even if you have your own vehicle, of course, you're paid rented for it. But this is free for you, so come down here and enjoy yourself. Remember, you don't need to get a cup of coffee before you round to the house. If you get up late in the morning and you want to come and see this here, we have the pup. Sorry? Okay. All right, yeah. That's up, yeah. Okay, so we're doing some assistance here with marshalling. We just go over here again for you. We talked to this lady just now. Remember, you don't only just get coffee and tea. You can get your banana bread, you can get your Irish coffee, you can get all that kind of juicy stuff. So come down here and enjoy that as well. One more time, you want to do some paddle boarding or some kayaking, come and check out Paddle Barbados. They're here as well. That's supping. Come and enjoy that. And then come and enjoy some of this beach as well. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's been quite a long walk. Not that long, really, a vlog, but a long walk for us, as in time is over an hour. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the thumbs up, by the way, because there are indications that what we're doing, you're enjoying. So that is for us. As soon as we see the thumbs up, we realize that, that we're doing what you're enjoying. And remember, our journey is our journey. We're walking our journey. So we are not going to customize our journey. Our journey is our journey. But if you can walk with us, find some peace and find some serenity and find some love, we are happy about that there. But we do like to know when you're appreciating something with your thumbs up. And also we love comments, because it not only shows that you have enjoyed it, but you also want to express your appreciation for it, or you want to let us know something, constructive criticism. We're not against that. We are, however, against nasty comments, anything that degrades anyone, or anything that puts on anyone, or anything that tries to make people feel down. We will remove them immediately. And racial, that's something we want to mention. I don't know where some people think that what they're seeing, they look for color of people, because what we're bringing is love. There is no color of love except for the color red, and that symbolizes the color of blood. So when you see us walking anywhere or doing anything, we are not in any way. Are you going, brother? You good? All right, man. Thanks, man. Yeah. So if you see us at any location, we're not going there for any particular reason except for finding love or finding people. So if the one thing you're seeing is a color of a person and you think that is an issue, I highly recommend you look for a different channel. But this channel is united. Look at our logo that we posted yesterday. It is a logo, we posted it for a while, but drew attention to it yesterday. It is a logo where every color under the sky, all united by holding hands, and love from Barbados being the source of this love. So that is what we're doing. We're reuniting the world through love and kindness and happiness. Have a great day. Blessings to each and every one of you all. Thanks again for joining. You Star and myself, of course. You gotta let you see me, because I know you really came on here this morning to see me and to hear me. You didn't come on here to do anything else. You didn't come to see horses, you didn't come to see sunrise, you came to see me. So I gotta let you see a little bit of me. You, vibrant rainbow. Actually, you have a double rainbow. All right, so Jeanette, you have a couple of pictures of that for me, I hope.
Of course.
Wait, Mr. Jeff Farmer. He's a Jeff Farmer, sir. What's going on? All right, man. Barbados National Swimmers. Originally, we know the Farmer family. We were very, very much into swimming and stuff in Barbados in years gone by, years when we used to compete with Trinidad and etc., etc. So if anybody knows Jeff, you can always hail him up and tag him and say hi to him. But you are witnessing a double rainbow. I know there will be shots all over the internet today with this here, but we are bringing it to you live and direct. You're actually standing here on the beach. So what we're going to do is we're going to sign off. We're going to sign off with about 30 seconds of nothing but silence.
Are you sure about that?
Well, if you don't pinch, prod, or juke me, yes. All right, so
Do you know what 30 seconds is?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at the clock here on my phone. Hold a sec. 30 seconds, people. Enjoy this here. An extended 30 seconds. Have a great day, everyone. Remember, it's all about peace and love. If that's what you're feeling, generate it to us as well, because we need it. You know, some days we wake up, we have everything in this world to be happy for, but we feel ourselves in a glum feeling, and that can happen to anyone. It happened to me for a couple of days this week. I had to keep reminding myself of what I have to be grateful for to get myself out of that. So no matter how positive you are, no matter what steps you know to take, or what tools you use to keep yourself happy, sometimes you just don't feel happy. So you know what to do. Find someone that does, as I did with my wife. She helped me a lot on that occasion. Find someone that loves you, someone that has time for you, someone that will listen to you if you have something on your mind, or just someone that will spend time for you and comfort you. Have a blessed day. We love you.